Back. Yo. I mean, you're probably not asking me because I'm the call, but yes. Let's go. Wadrigi's here. W. Wait, let me definitely see from the streaming perspective. I mean, the viewer perspective. You know.
You want me to see? Hey, Punk, come on, talk. I can hear you. Well, I can hear me. I can hear you. I can. For some reason, I can't hear you, but I can hear me. For some reason.
You are 18.
I was just saying no.
Katie?
Yeah. No, stop.
I can't hear you, but I can hear like your Discord.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Oh shit.
I don't know if you are using OBS, but if you are, check your microphone settings from OBS. I don't know. I don't know if you already done that though. Uh,
Did Watt Dookie just moan?
Let's see. Are we going? Are we back? Is it okay now? Yo, let's go. Let's go. W. All right. W. You guys can hear me now. All right. So here we are with the Hunger Games. I've taken 24 YouTubers and the YouTubers Watt Dookie, Cakes-O, Katie, Gabriel, Pepper, Waldwick, DG Sui, a bunch of others, and we are now going to make them kill each other for fun. Why am I in
so
another?
fun.
Why am I in another room? I'm in the same room. Yeah, Isaiah, you're on here. You're on here. Let me show you. You're over here in District 7. So yeah, you're on there.
Jacob is the hottest male name.
Yes, Gabe. Yes, Gabe. Of course you're here. You're right here.
You're with me. Yippee!
Yeah, you're with Katie.
I'm with Cakes-O.
Yep. All right. And now to proceed. All right, let's see. Ellie runs away from the cornucopia. Jesh and Gestalux fight for a bag. Gestalux gives up and retreats. Funtime Isaiah 8 runs away from the cornucopia. Katie rips a mace out of Weirdo Ink's hands. Waldwick runs away from the cornucopia. Killer Drax runs away from the cornucopia. Julio Productions sets an explosive op, killing PP Dust East Asian language text, which is an actual YouTuber that has East Asian languages text, but I couldn't put that in. And Pepper! No! You killed you killed Pepper, you jerks! Waduki takes the first aid kit and runs away. Good for you. Julio move. Slimeball runs away from the cornucopia. Terror finds a bag full of explosives. Gabriel Bava repeatedly stabs Cakes on a deathly size. What game? Whoa, bro! That's just mean. 10.5 flight attendant, breadcrumb, and sweet children mixes work together to get as many supplies as possible. I run away from the cornucopia. Not surprising. DG Stewie received a trident from inside the cornucopia. Fleeting Chaos grabs a shovel. Visual Buffet, which is my real life friend, my friend Riker, snatches a pair of scythes. Proceed. DG Stewie tends to Ellie Eat's wounds. Riker camouflages himself in the bushes. Isaiah injures himself. Fireball sets an explosive off, killing Terror. Gabriel Bava, no! Weirdo Ink and Sweet Children mixes. Waldwick practices his archery. Julio Productions stalks me. Breadcrumb makes a wooden spear. Temple flight attendant constructs a shack. Jesh receives food from an unknown sponsor. Guest Deluxe constructs the shack. Katie defeats Killer Drax in a fight, but spares his. Why does it say his? It's her. It's her. So what? Oh wait, no, his. That's Drax that you're sparing. You defeat Drax in a fight, but you spared his life. Fleeting Chaos questions his sanity. Watt Dookie questions his sanity. All right, let's see. 8 cannon shots. 8 people died in the first day. That's a lot. Proceed. Yep, you're alive. Fleeting Chaos. Yep, just like Trojan. Fleeting Chaos is awoken by nightmares. The 10.5 flight attendant cooks his food before putting his fire out. Julio sets up camp for the night. Watt Dookie thinks about home. Ellie passes out from exhaustion. Slimeball attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Jesh starts a fire. Guest Select sees a fire but stays hidden. Visual Buffet, Riker, Killer Drax, Katie, and Waldwick sleep in shifts. Breadcrumb begs for DG Stewie to kill him. He refuses, keeping Breadcrumb alive. Isaiah and I talk about the tribute still alive. Killer Drax questions his sanity. You know what? Me too, Drax. Me too. Katie goes hunting. Funtime Isaiah attacks DG Stewie, but he manages to escape. Guest Deluxe thinks about home. I discover a river. Ellie, Fleeting Chaos, Watt Dookie, and 10.5 flight attendant. Wow, that's quite the alliance. Raids Slimeball's camp while he is hunting. They're avenging you, Gabe. They're avenging you. Gabe, they're avenging you. Anyway. They're avenging all of you. Breadcrumb sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Jesh and Waldwick fight Riker and Julio. Jesh and Waldwick survive. Well, I guess Riker died. I wasn't one to kill him. And those were the 2 guys that died. Yay. All right, proceed. Waldwick begs for Slimeball to. He refuses, keeping Waldwick alive. Isaiah defeats 10.5 flight attendant in a fight but spares his life. Guest Deluxe and Elliot run into each other and decide to truce for the night. DG Stewie loses sight of where he is. Watt Dookie lets Killer Drax into his shelter. You know what? That's nice of you. That's nice of you, bud. Yeah. I let Jesh into my shelter.
Yeah, that makes sense. Fleeting Chaos receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Breadcrumb reported repeatedly eating it size. Ari, you jerk! You killed Katie. No. Proceed. Fun time Isaiah makes a slingshot. DG Sui, Fleeting Chaos, and Waldwick hunt for other tributes. Slimeball chases Guest Deluxe. You better worry, Guest Deluxe. He's ruthless. He bombed everybody. Elliot begs for Jesh to kill him. He reluctantly obliges killing Elliot. Breadcrumb attacks 10.5 flight attendant, but Black Dookie protects him, killing Breadcrumb. Drax questions his sanity. I discover another river. And the three. Let's see. Killer Drax accidentally steps on a landmine. Drax stepped on a landmine. Isaiah tries to treat his infection. DG Sui, 10.5 flight attendant, and Waldwick and Guest Deluxe all sleep in shifts. Another weird alliance. Punkymon, I force Slime Ball to kill Jesh or Fleeting Chaos. He decides to kill Fleeting Chaos and want Dookie just go to sleep. Proceed. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, and memoirs from the tribute's family. Jesh bashes Waldwick's head against a rock several times. Me, 10.5 flight attendant, and Isaiah get into a fight. Isaiah triumphantly kills them both. I died. I just died. Isaiah killed me. Rip to me, guys. Slime Ball stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away. Guest Deluxe kills Watuki with a sickle down! Guest Deluxe, you jerk! I think you just. Yeah. DG Sui decides not to go to the feast. Yeah, you're better off that way, DG. Guest Deluxe and Jesh hunt for other tributes. Funtime Isaiah tries to the entire day. Slimeball sends DG Sui on fire with a Molotov. That's crazy. 7 cannon shots, including me. For me. Funtime Isaiah, Jesh, and Slimeball discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Guest Deluxe looks at the night sky. Nothing much happened here, I guess. Guest Deluxe collects fruit from a tree. Isaiah searches for firewood. Jesh makes a slingshot. Slimeball receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. No cannon shots. No one died. Slimeball and Guest Deluxe huddle for warmth. What? Funtime Isaiah receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Jesh loses sight of where he is. Jesh receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Slimeball falls into a pit and dies. Bro just fell into a pit. Gabe saying Slimeball has no shame. No, he does not have any shame. He does not. And now he's just fallen into a pit. Isaiah makes a slingshot. Guest Deluxe receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Proceed. Slimeball is the only one who died. Jesh starts a fire. Guest Deluxe destroys Isaiah's supplies while he's asleep. Guest Deluxe. What? That's. Guest Deluxe tends to Isaiah's wounds. Didn't he get raid your dire? Did he get? Guest Deluxe just raid Isaiah's entire supplies? That makes no sense. And Jesh just picks flowers. Well, that's playing it safe, I guess. No cannon shots. Isaiah thinks about home. Jesh climbs a tree to rest. Guest Deluxe sets up camp for the night. But Isaiah begs Jesh to kill him. He refuses, keeping Isaiah alive. Guest Deluxe discovers a cave. So, Jesh and Funtime Isaiah tell stories about themselves to each other. Guest Deluxe receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Funtime Isaiah receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Guest Deluxe searches for firewood. Jesh discovers a river. Guys, do something! No cannon shots. Funtime Isaiah convinces Jesh to snuggle with him? There's another ship. Jess Deluxe bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Well, I guess he's dead. Jess shoots an arrow into Funtime Isaiah's head. He's dead. And proceed. The winner is Jesh, guys. Jesh won. So Jesh wins. And what are these plates? These are weird looking plates. Yeah. Someone just... All right. Simulate again. Let's do this. Let's do this again. Yay. DG Sui snatches a pair of size. Fleeting Chaos grabs a shield leading on the cornucopia. Elliot finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Kixo runs away from the cornucopia. Breadcrumb runs away from the cornucopia. Killer Drax sets an explosive off, killing Terror. Me? What? Dookie? He killed Dookie in one go. Oh, bro, Drax, you jerk. Bro literally killed me and Waduki in the same one. East Asian language text repeatedly stabs Isaiah to death with size. Sweet Children Mixes runs away from the cornucopia. Katie severely injures Julia Productions, but puts him out of his misery. So you killed him? Gabriel Pava runs away from the cornucopia. You know what? After what Slimeball did to you, that's not a bad idea. Riker grabs a shield leading on the cornucopia. Slimeball runs away from the cornucopia, probably to kill because he has his heart set on killing Gabe again. Ink runs away with a lighter and some rope. PP Dust runs away from the cornucopia. Waldwick runs away from the cornucopia. Gastelux runs away from the cornucopia. Pepper runs away from the cornucopia. Jess runs away from the cornucopia. A lot of people just ran away. Kixo defeats PP Dust in a fight, but spares his life. Sweet Children Mixes defeats Slimeball in a fight, but spares his life. DG Sui, Gabe, and Pepper hunt for other tributes. That alliance actually makes so much sense. Fleeting Chaos begs for Weirdo Inc. to kill him. She refuses, keeping Fleeting Chaos alive. Jesh diverts Waldwick's attention and runs away. Killer Drax is pricked by thorns while picking berries. That's what you get, you little bitch! You killed me and Watuki! You... Alright. Guest Deluxe camouflages himself in the bushes. Ari makes a slingshot. Elliot chases East Asian language text. And Riker tends to Katie's wounds. Well, you're both bass players, so that's not surprising. 6 cannon shots. Guest Deluxe begs for Pepper to kill him. He refuses, keeping Guest Deluxe alive. Hey, look, Pepper's not killing people. I kind of expected him to just go berserk on everyone's ass. Slimeball passes out from exhaustion. Elliot receives water from, an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Oh boy. Well, now, Breadcrumb starts a fire. I sure hope that thing isn't a forest fire, Ari. Riker and Kixo sleep in shifts. Sweet Children Mixes and Gabe track down and kill Fleeting Chaos. Let's see what... And, wow, Gabe into SCM. Kill him. East Asian language text begs Jesh to kill her. He refuses, keeping East Asian language text alive. Weirdo Inc. receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Killer Drax defeats PP Dust in a fight, but spares his life. Katie and DG Sui sleep in shifts. Makes sense. Waldwick falls into a pit and dies? That's an anticlimactic death. Bro just was walking along and fell into a pit. DG Sui receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Guest Lux and Kixo split up to search for resources. Ari explores the arena. Gabe picks flowers. Katie practices her archery. East Asian language text practices her archery. The Sweet Children mixes camouflages himself in the bushes. His PP does tons for other tributes. Weirdo Inc. receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Pepper makes a wooden spear. Uh-oh. Ellie defeats Killer Drax in a fight, but spares his life. No! Kill him! Jesh diverts and runs away. Slimeball is pricked by thorns while picking berries. 2 shots, Fleeting Chaos and Waldwick. Let's see what chat's saying. Aw, Gabe doesn't have Discord. Sadness. Sadness. Poor. You don't have Gabe. Alright, anyway. Sweet Children mixes destroys Elliot's supplies while he is asleep. Slimeball receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Uh-oh. Gabe better watch out. Gabe, East Asian language text, and Katie sleep in shifts. Jesh fends Killer Drax, Cakeso, and Riker away from his fire. That's a lot of people to fend off, Jesh. I'm kind of impressed. Guest Deluxe questions his sanity. PP Dust climbs a tree to rest. Weirdo Inc. and DG Sui fight Breadcrumb and Pepper. Ari and Pepper survive. Makes sense. Those two makes sense, I guess. I don't know. Pepper. I feel like Pepper would just kill everyone. Cakeso collects fruit from a tree. Guest Deluxe, Pepper, and Jesh track down and kill Sweet Children mixes? Okay, that's the betrayal of the century. I did not expect Pepper to kill Sweet Children mixes. I thought they were like in a relationship or something. But yeah, Ari discovered a river and Gabe made a slingshot. I didn't read that. I was stupid. All right. Slimeball cries himself to sleep. Cakeso and Ellie sleep in shifts. Breadcrumb, East Asian language text, and Guest Deluxe discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Katie lets PP Dust into her shelter. Jesh tends to his wounds. Pepper convinces Gabriel to snuggle with him! Okay, well now we have now we know why Pepper killed his Pookie. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh man, that's no more. Pepper kills his Pookie to get a different Pookie. Amazing, amazing. Oh man. Cakeso and Slimeball work together for the day. Pepper scares Gabe off. Well, so much for that relationship. Guest Lux and Katie hunt for other tributes. Ellie questions his sanity. PP Dust receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Jesh searches for a water support. East Asian language text catches Ari off guard and kills him. R.I.P. Ari. Alright, Ari's the only one who died. Pepper receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Guest Deluxe, Katie, and Jesh discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Gabe lets East Asian language text into his shelter. Slimeball attends to his wounds. Cakeso looks to the night sky. Elliot begs for PP Dust to kill him. He refuses, keeping Elliot alive. East Asian language text questions her sanity. I mean, you killed Breadcrumb, so I mean, that's pretty fair. Cakeso searches for firewood. Slimeball sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Jesh defeats Guest Deluxe in a fight, but spares his life. PP Dust defeats Elliot in a fight, but spares his life. Gabriel Pava attacks Pepper, but he manages to escape. I mean, he did betray also. You accidentally stepped on a landmine. You stepped on a landmine? My gosh, Katie, look where you're going! And you're the one who got it. What? No, that's stupid. Guest Deluxe, Pepper, and Jesh cheerfully sing songs together. Well, with Jesh in there, I'm guessing they're 8-bit covers. Slimeball screams for help. Elliot stabs East Asian language text in the back with a trident. Cakeso tends to Gabe's wounds. PP Dust questions his sanity. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Elliot decides not to go to the feast. Gabe destroys Pepper's memoirs out of spite. You know, we're really a nice little subplot with Gabe and Pepper. They're really We're really getting like so much more out of this. Guess the what? Jesh accidentally steps on a landmine. That hasn't happened before. PP decides not to do it. Guess Deluxe destroys Slime Balls members out of spite. Cake stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away. Gabe discovers a cave. Guess Deluxe repeatedly stabbed Pepper to death with sighs. Well, I guess that's the Pepper subplot. Slimeball dies from an infection. Well, all right. Ellie receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. PP Does runs away from Cakeso. 4 shots, 4 people killed. Cakeso is awoken by nightmares. PP Does receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Gabe goes to sleep. Boring. Ellie receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Guess Deluxe cooks his food before putting his fire out. Nothing happened this night. Please tell me how this makes sense. Just all the tributes hunt for other tributes, you idiots. What? Everybody just hunts for other tributes when there are no other tributes. No cannon shots because you all were idiots. Just Deluxe and Ellie threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. Gabe cries himself. What? Okay, so Gabe cries himself to sleep. Over Pepper? The guy who betrayed you, Gabe? He throws a knife into Cakeso's chest. Let's see what chat's saying. I ship Gabe and Pepper. No. Pepper and Kid A is the ship. You cannot change that. So, PP Does throws a knife into Cakeso's chest. R.I.P. Cakeso. PP Does sets get what? No! He's on fire with a Molotov! All right, I guess that's everyone. Yep. PP Does wins. Wow. Bro, what is? Yeah, okay. All right, here we go with another one. Simulate again. Yay, let's continue this fever dream. Guess the like. Oh, hi, Drax. Okay, now let's. All right, all right, so. Yep, you're in it. We just started a new round. This is a new. You haven't won either ones. You died in the last. Yeah. Yeah, you bastard. You. Yeah, you. Okay. This is. Bro. Guess Deluxe runs away from the cornucopia. Pepper also runs away from the cornucopia. Also, speaking of Pepper, in the last game we had this whole like lore between him and Gabe, where Pepper killed Sweet Children mixes and then snuggled with Gabe. So I'm guessing he wanted a new Pookie. And then he eventually scared Gabe off. So I guess something's from Pepper. And now Gabe, heartbroken and Gabe goes, and revenge-seeking Gabe then goes and like destroys his memoirs or whatever, and that. But then Pepper gets killed, so and then Gabe cracks himself to sleep. You didn't kill Pepper. I forgot who killed Pepper. It wasn't you. I think it was Guest Deluxe. Yep. Yes, you should have, but you're here now, and we can all laugh. Yeah. All right. Anyway, Guest Deluxe and Pepper run away. Funtime Isaiah runs away, but he has a lighter and some rope. Uh-oh. Nijisui runs away. PP Dust and 10.5 flight attendant fight for a bag. 10.5 flight attendant gives up and retreats. Katie runs into the cornucopia and hides. Fleeting Chaos runs away from the cornucopia. Slimeball grabs his sword. Boy, that sword will be the death of Gabe. Punkymon, I run away from the cornucopia. Good on me. I haven't had much luck. Waldwick runs away from the cornucopia. Sweet Children Mixes runs away from the cornucopia. Terror and Ellie fight for a bag. Ellie gives up and retreats. Jess stays at the cornucopia for resources. Weirdo Inc. grabs a shovel. Gabe runs away from the cornucopia, and Watt Dookie follows suit. East Asian language text snatches a pair of sighs. Ari runs away from the cornucopia. Drax runs away from the cornucopia. Julio stays at the cornucopia for resources. Riker runs away from the cornucopia. No, I'm not surprised, Riker. Cakestar runs away from the cornucopia. Pepper searches for a water. Yeah, Matt Chat is Julio. Just think. Pepper searches for a water source. Drax steals from Gabe while he isn't looking. Top 10 anime betrayals. What? I've received fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Why do he falls into a frozen lake and drowns? No. Stop. No. No. Terror diverts Slimeball's attention and runs away. 10.5 flight attendant accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Julio hunts for other tributes. PP Dust chases Fleeting Chaos. Ellie, hang on. He's gonna hang on one minute. Controls. Yeah, you died. You fell into a frozen lake and drowned. And my parental approved timing ran out. I'm not I've got to wait. I hate parental controls. It's the inconveniencing everything. Darn it. There we go. All right, we're back in business because my mom approved time. All right. Back on. All right. Okay, where we're currently wearing shorts. Yeah, I'm wearing shorts too. I hate pants for some reason. Okay. Anyway, Terror diverts Slimeball's attention and runs away. 10.5 flight attendant accident. Okay, we already did that one. Julio hunts for other tributes. TP just chases Fleeting Chaos. Elliot picks flowers. Cakeso attempts to climb a tree, but falls on Weirdo Inc., killing them both. How does that kill them? He fell. That doesn't seem like something that would kill you. Sweet Children Mixes explores the arena. Yeah. Guest Deluxe makes a wooden spear. Riker travels to higher ground. DG Sui receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Jesh dies of hunger. East Asian language text discovers a river. Waldwick attacks Funtime Isaiah, but he manages to escape. Riker survives. Drax survives. Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, wait. It's a monstrous hurricane. Wreaks havoc on the area. Three Children Mixes survives. Pepper survives. I stab Funtime Isaiah, then push him close enough to the hurricane to suck him in. I'm a jerk. I'm such a jerk. Waldwick is incapacitated by flying debris and dies. Oh, man. DG Sui survives. Slimeball survives. Terror survives. Julio survives. Fleeting Chaos survives. Gabe goes the way of Waldwick. Man, Gabe, I wish you had better luck in this. Yeet survives. PP Dust survives. Breadcrumb pushes Guest Deluxe into an incoming boulder. East Asian language text is stuck into a hurricane. Katie survives. Good job, Katie. And 10 cannon shots. That's a lot. Fleeting Chaos stabs Pepper in the back with a trident. Ouch. Big ouch. Big ouchies. Yeet cooks his food before putting his fire out. Breadcrumb attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Skill issue. Me, PP Dust, Slimeball, and Sweet Children Mixes sleep in shifts. Katie thinks about winning. You know, you're getting a lot further than you thought you would. Terror throws a knife into Killer Drax's chest. Ouch. Julio is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. DG Sui tends to Riker's wounds. Weird alliance. DG Sui receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Yeet receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Katie diverts Ari's attention and runs away. Slimeball throws a knife into my chest! No! Me and Gabe have both been killed by Slimeball in one of these. Oh. Riker and Fleeting Chaos fight Julio and PP Dust. Julio and PP Dust survive. R.I.P. Riker. Sweet Children Mixes picks flowers. Terror questions his sanity. PP Dust receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Breadcrumb stays awake all night. Or up all night. Get the reference? Ha 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 ha. Okay, we'll stop. I'll stop trying to make jokes. Terror. We'll stop trying to make jokes. These are only getting worse with time. Terror, Yeet, Slimeball, and DG Sui sleep in shifts. That's an alliance. That is definitely an alliance. Sweet Children Mixes Julio and Katie sleep in shifts. That's definitely another alliance. Copia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Yeet decides not to go to the feast. Katie decides not to go to the feast. Sweet Children Mixes convince Slimeball not to kill him, only to kill him instead. Breadcrumb stabs Julio while his back is turned. That's funny. That's funny because Brett and Julio are great online friends. Terror kills DG Sui with his own weapon. Thank you. You've rid us of him. I'm not happy of that. PP decides not to go to the feast. All right, proceed. Katie makes a wooden spear. Terror kills Sweet Children Mixes with a sickle. Well, okay, a sickle is part of a hammer and sickle, which means Terror is communist. Confirmed. Yeet, PP Dust, and Ari get into a fight. Ari triumphantly kills them both. Good for you, Ari. Katie questions her sanity. Terror and Breadcrumb huddle for warmth. That makes sense. Katie receives a folder from an unknown sponsor. Terror fishes. Breadcrumb. Ari dies from thirst. You know what? Please. You know what? Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated, you idiot. One shot. Let's see. Katie poisons Terror's drink, but mistakes it and dies. Have you ever been to Oh boy, they're singing. We're doing Albuquerque. Well, yeah, that's funny. All right. All right, here we go again. Once more around the bend. Cakeso grabs a backpack and retreats. PP Dust runs away from the cornucopia. Ari runs away from the cornucopia. Pepper runs away from the cornucopia. Katie attacks Isaiah, but 10.5 flight attendant kills him, killing Katie. Well, Weirdo Inc. runs away from the cornucopia. Slimeball runs away from the cornucopia. Elliot runs away from the cornucopia. White Dookie scares Waldwick away from the cornucopia. Gabe runs away from the cornucopia. I follow suit. And suit. Asian language text runs away from the cornucopia. Josh runs away from the cornucopia. A freaking lot of people run away from the cornucopia. Sweet Children mixes severely injures Julio and leaves him to die. Riker runs away. Why did everyone just run away? Everyone just was like, all right, peace out. Gabe runs away from Weirdo Inc. Isaiah receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Elliot camouflages himself in the bushes. TG Sui searches for firewood. Slimeball overhears Guest Deluxe and Ari talking in the distance. 10.5 flight attendant receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. East Asian language text Cakeso and Killer Drax raid Riker's camp while he is hunting. That's a really weird alliance. Watt Dookie discovers a cave. Terror searches for firewood. PP Dust receives an explosion from an unknown sponsor. Sweet Children Mixes and I work together for the day. You know what? Good. Thank you, Sweet Children, for at least working with me once. Pepper discovers a cave. Waldwick receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Uh-oh. Chaos receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. See what Chet's doing. Give me a break. I have to study for 3 tests. Oh boy, Gabe. Gabe, I've got to study for 3 tests. What's with the whole discovering Kate shit? You know what? I don't even know at this point, Gabe. Look, man. I guess we just have to have these people do something, and I guess discovering caves is a thing. But yeah, proceed. Katie and Julio die. You're the. Riker overpowers Slimeball, killing him. You know what? Good for you, Riker. You've done more than I expected you to. He's my IRL friend. I can bash on him all I want. Judge attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Weirdo Inc. and Guest Deluxe talk about the tributes still alive, and there's a lot of them. 10.5 flight attendant and the Elliot sleep in shifts. Isaiah is awoken by nightmares. Terror and Breadcrumb sleep in shifts. That alliance happened before. Pepper, Sweet Children Mixes, and Watt Dookie sleep in shifts. That alliance makes so much sense, though. Fleeting Chaos screams for help. I pass out from exhaustion. You know what? That's relatable. That feels like something I would do. Cakeso, Waldwick, and PP Dust sleep in shifts. DG Sui tries to treat his infection. East Asian language text sees a fire but stays hidden. Gabe attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Aww. Killer Drax calls the infection. Proceed. PP Dust collects fruit from a tree. Well, Isaiah, Cakeso, and East Asian language text hunt for other tributes. Those people have almost nothing to do with each other at all. Pepper practices his archery. Shash makes a wooden spear. Waldwick overhears Terror and Killer Drax talking in the distance. Uh-oh. Riker and Gabe tributes. You know what? That alliance, I guess, works, but I don't know. Breadcrumb chases fleeting chaos. 10.5 flight attendant tries to spear fish with a trident. Me, Guest Deluxe, DG Sui, and Weirdo Inc. That's a lot of people. Raid Elliot's camp while he is hunting. Sweet Children Mixes chases Watt Dookie. Run! Slime guy. That's the only one. East Asian language text sets Pepper on fire with a Molotov. Hang on. Okay, Terror, Weirdo Inc. and Killer Drax start fighting. But Weirdo Inc. runs away as Terror kills Killer Drax. Well, R.I.P. Drax. PP does receive medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Isaiah tends to Riker's wounds. Fleeting Chaos tries to treat his infection. Gabe stays awake all night. Ari passes out from exhaustion. Sweet Children mixes Waldwick and Watt Dookie. That's that kind of works, actually. Discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. I am awoken by nightmares. Damn it! I just wanted to get sleep. 10.5 flight attendant and the LE discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Isaiah is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Riker scares Waldwick off. Punky, I shoot a poisonous blow dart into 10.5 flight attendant's neck, slowly killing him. Finally, I get a kill! Gabe and Terror split up to search for resources. Fleeting Chaos, Weirdo Inc., Watt Dookie, and PP Dust. That's a lot of people. Cut further tributes. Sweet Children Mixes practices his archery. DG Suey receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Red Crumb tries to sleep through the entire day. Guest Lux kills Cakeso with a sickle. Communism, East Asian language text, Weird Alliance. Split up to search for resources. Jesh falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Watt Dookie, I know. Yes. Who's Terror and what's his address? Okay. Proceed. Guest Deluxe sees a fire but stays hidden. Sweet Children Mixes stays awake all night. Gabe accidentally steps on a landmine! Gabe, no! No! Gabe! Why, Gabe? No! Ellie attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Watt Dookie stays awake all night. Riker dies trying to escape the arena. My gosh, Riker, you can't escape. You idiot! Terror fends Ari, Fleeting Chaos, and me away from his fire. PP Dust and Weirdo Inc. sleep in shifts. Waldwick and Funtime Isaiah huddle for warmth. DG Sui tries to see himself to sleep. East Asian language text receives an explosion from an unknown sponsor. Uh-oh. Guest Deluxe fishes. Funtime Isaiah receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. East Asian language text runs away from Breadcrumb. Waldwick sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Weirdo Inc. receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Terror scares Ellie off. I discover a cave. Come on, me. Come on, do something cooler. DG Sui constructs the shack. Sweet Children Mixes picks flowers. Fleeting Chaos scares PP Dust off. Watt Dookie injures himself. Really, man? That's what you do? You just injure yourself? All right. Well, Gabe and Riker died. That's sad. That's really sad. I shoot an arrow at Sweet Children Mixes, but misses and kills PP Dust instead. Yo, let's go. Fleeting Chaos attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Breadcrumb, LE, and Watt Dookie discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Terror receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Weirdo Inc. attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Waldwick cooks his food before putting his fire out. East Asian language text cooks her food before putting her fire out. DG Stewie destroys Guest Deluxe's supplies while he's asleep. Funtime Isaiah goes to sleep. East Asian language text and DG Stewie work for another day. I discover another fucking cave. Bro. I'm Dora the Explorer or something. Oh boy. Well, Weirdo Inc. overhears Terror and Fleeting Chaos talking in the distance. Guest Deluxe discovers a river. Watuki and Elliot hunt for other tributes. Sweet Children mixes, steals from Breadcrumb while he isn't looking. Waldwick runs away from Isaiah. All right. PP Dust is the only one who died because I accidentally killed him. DG Sui repeatedly stabs Leading Chaos to death and dies. Watuki just sets up camp for the night. Breadcrumb receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Terror and Weirdo Inc. tell stories about themselves to each other. Sweet Children Mixes begs for Elliot to kill him. He refuses, keeping Sweet Children Mixes alive. I tend to East Asian language text swoons. Waldwick cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Oh, bro. There's so much more. Isaiah sees a fire but stays hidden. Guest Deluxe sets up camp for the night. Breadcrumb explores the arena. Weirdo Inc. thinks about home. Terror receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Sweet Children mixes. Funtime Isaiah, me, and Guest Deluxe hunt for other tributes. That's quite the alliance. Watuki dies from thirst? Bro! Dehydrated, you idiot! It slipped your mind to drink water. DG Sui slingshot. LE in East Asian language text hunt for other tributes. Axl Rose when I sound like Axl Rose when I scream. Oh boy. A monstrous hurricane wreaks havoc on the arena. Again. Weirdo Inc. tries to save Sweet Children Mixes from being sucked into the hurricane, only to be sucked into it as well. Ellie tries to save Isaiah from being sucked into the hurricane, only to be sucked in as well. You know what? Just don't even try to save anyone. Juji Sui survives. Ari is sucked into the hurricane. I try to save East Asian language tags from being sucked into the hurricane, only to be sucked in as well. Darn it. Guest Deluxe is incapacitated by the flying debris and dies. Terror is into the hurricane. Let me see. Yep, indeed he did. Congratulations, DG, you won. I got 5th, but I got 2 kills. I actually got more kills than anyone else. All right. This is going to be the last one. Here we go. Let's make this one fun. All right, here it goes. He runs away from the cornucopia. Considering what happened last time, that's a good idea. Julio snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Terror finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Pepper and DG Sui pack to a bag. Pepper gives up and retreats. Sweet Children Mixes runs away from the cornucopia. Slimeball runs away from the cornucopia. Funtime Isaiah severely injures Breadcrumb and leaves him to die. PP Dust runs away from the cornucopia. Fleeting Chaos finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Jess falls into a pit and dies. I run away from the cornucopia. Weirdo Inc. runs away from the cornucopia. Gabe runs away from the cornucopia. East Asian language text runs away from the cornucopia. Killer Drax, LE, and Waldwick work together to get as many supplies as possible. Riker shoots a poisonous blow dart into Guest Deluxe's neck, slowly killing him. Cakestar runs away with lighter and some rope. 10.5 flight attendant runs away from the cornucopia. Watuki runs away from the cornucopia. Riker tries to spear fish with a trident. DG Sui is pricked by thorns while pricking berries. Katie goes hunting. PP Dust scares Slimeball off. Ellie discovers a river. Weirdo Inc. and Fleeting Chaos hunt for other tributes. Flight attendant kills Sweet Children Mixes with his own weapon. Terror camouflages himself in the bushes. Watuki tries to sleep for the entire day. East Asian language text is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Funtime Isaiah travels to a higher ground. Waldwick, Killer Drax, me, Pepper, and Julio hunt for other tributes. Cakestar discovers a cave. Gabe tries to sleep. Gabe tries to sleep the entire day. All right, here we go. All right, 4 cannon shots. Julio questions his sanity. Katie, Terror, and Ellie discuss the games that will they have in the morning. You know, Julio questioning his sanity really works because he's been playing Doki Doki Literature Club for like weeks now. Funtime Isaiah is awakened by nightmares. Gabe lets Slimeball into a shelter. Gabe, have you forgotten what happened? Gabe, have you forgotten what happened in the first round? Visual buffet. Riker catches Cakes off guard and kills him. Ah, man, Riker. I scream for help. Usual. Fleeting chaos. Hold hands. Oh, there's a ship. 10.5 flight attendant stabs DGC with a tree branch. Asian language text questions for sanity. Drax, Pepper, Watt, Dookie, and Weirdo Ink sleep in shifts. Waldwick receives. Why did I say it like that? Waldwick receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Lee attacks Slimeball, but he manages to escape. Killer Drax picks flowers. 10.5 attendant picks flowers. Katie steals from Terror while he isn't looking. Pepper constructs a shack. I camouflage myself in the bushes. PP Dust and Watt Dookie work together for the day. Weirdo Inc., Riker, Isaiah, and Julio hunt for other tributes. Gabe, East Asian language text. Waldwick and Fleeting Chaos hunt for other tributes. 2 cannon shots. Waldwick thinks about home. Isaiah questions his sanity. Katie stays on fire, but sees hidden. But okay, I got my words mixed, but you get it. Me and Drax run into each other. Not me. Riker and Drax run into each other inside the truce for the night. I quietly hum. I'm probably humming. Language Jax bashes completing chaos head into the mace. Ouch! Starts a fire. Climbs a tree to rest. Terror, Slimeball, and Julio sleep in shifts. Watt Dookie tends to his wounds. Weirdo Inc. receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. A 10.5 flight attendant is unable to convince Gabe not to kill him. And then Pepper just dies trying to escape the arena. Bro just he left the arena. Riker killed me for my supplies. Riker, I thought we were IRL friends. Riker! You jerk! Julio, Ellie, Slimeball, Terror, and Isaiah hunt for other tributes. Waldwick severely injures PP Dust, but puts him out of his misery. East Asian language stalks Watt Dookie. Katie tries to spear fish with a trident. Drax goes hunting. Gabe receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Weirdo Inc. tries to spear fish with a trident. Isaiah bashes Drax's head in with a mace. Oh, Drax. No. East Asian language text quietly hums. Katie quietly hums. Terror tends to Watt Weirdo wound. Waldwick attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Slimeball dies of thirst. Great, you forgot to drink water as well, Slimeball. Isaiah and Riker hunt for other tributes. Waldwick constructs a L.E. injures himself. Katie chases Terror. After in that one round, not surprised. Julio is unable to convince East Asian language text not to kill him. Weirdo Inc. receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Gabe fishes. Okay, I guess that's okay. That's cool, Gabe. Watt Dookie discovers a cave. That's gonna mean nothing. 3 cannon shots. Terror convinces Isaiah not to kill him, only to kill him instead. Riker is awoken by nightmares. Gabe goes to sleep. Ellie sees a fire but stays hidden. Waldwick thinks about winning. Katie, East Asian language text, and Weirdo Inc. cheerfully sing songs together. Watt Dookie goes to sleep. Yep, the greatest song ever written. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the family. Gabriel decides not to go to the feast. Weirdo Inc. kills Riker with a sickle. Ellie is unable to. Waldwick decides not to go to the feast. Watt Dookie decides not to go to the feast. Katie sets an explosive off, killing East Asian language text. Gabe, I've never seen that emoji ever. Neither have I, actually. That's new. Okay. Watt Dookie runs away from Weirdo Inc. Katie searches for water. You're at least up. Wald falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Oh, come on, man. Terror questions his sanity. And Gabe accidentally steps on a landmine again. Wow. Gabe, no. This is the second time, Gabe. Like you think, like watch where you're going, man. That's a lot of people. Katie screams for help. Weirdo Inc. and Yuki tell stories about themselves to each other. Terror thinks about home. Katie takes Dooky's food, killing him. Katie, you're so mean. Not Dookie. Weirdo Inc. sprains her ankle while running away from Terror. Ouch. And there's our lone death. That's sad. Terror tries to sing himself to sleep. Weirdo Inc. defeats Katie in a fight, but spares her life. Katie stalks Weirdo Inc. Okay. Terror camouflages himself in the bushes. No cannon shots. Nobody died. Terror receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Katie and Weirdo Inc. sleep in ships. Yeah, are you friends or not? Terror diverts Weirdo away. Katie picks flowers. Katie is awoken by nightmares. Karen Weirdo Inc. A night. This was the final tune one time, and let's see if you can win. Terror severely injures Katie out of her misery. Katie and Weirdo Inc. are the only females on here. There's one East Asian language text is also a female, but yeah, they are two of the only ones. All right, guys, that was fun. That was stupid. I should probably do one of these things again because it's. Yes, this was hilarious. I am. But yeah, it's done time now. See y'all. There probably will not be a stream next week. Sorry, Isaiah, and not. What? right, everybody sing it. I really don't know at this point. All right, see ya.